as soon as we would pull up to the parking lot, it was crying and screaming. It was really hard to get him out of the car and into the office. But at Believe Dental, he's always happy, he's smiling, he laughs, he loves going there, he loves the people there, always really kind to him.
Good job.
Believe Dental is a company that was started right here in San Antonio more than 35 years ago, and we're focused on serving people of all ages with all abilities.
In a regular dentist office, 15-20 minute wait is not unheard of before you get to see someone. Asking a child with autism to sit there for 15-20 minutes in a waiting room can become excruciating, and it can become very difficult for the parents. At Believe Dental, we were ushered right into a sensory room where it was full of toys and things on the wall and things he could play with, a carpet that he could play on, and it ended up being part of his exam. He was just there hanging out on a beanbag.
The most underserved population in America is, as it relates to dental services, is the IDD population. So what's so critical is we haven't been able to really show that we can provide adequate access to care to this population, and whatever we've been doing is, as much as it's tried to help, it hasn't been sufficient.
Believe Dental really fills a hole that exists for a lot of people who have disabilities, who have a difficult time finding dentists who not only have the clinical training, but also the right personality and staff and physical accommodations for all kinds of different conditions that people have.
He would always cry, kick, scream. I would have to restrain him for them to be able to do a simple cleaning or just even look in his mouth. When I came across Believe Dental, and since the beginning, they have never forced him to do anything that he's not comfortable with. They explain everything that they're going to do with him.
We had 2 nurses that came in and spent some time with him, and it was an awesome experience. There was no crying, no screaming, versus the other experiences where it was very much a bad experience to try to get him to open his mouth, to get them to look at his teeth, to anything that was exam related was borderline painful for him because he just was so uncomfortable with the surroundings.
The comorbidities are shown, in the research that, the oral cavity is the entryway to the whole body, and if you don't have a healthy mouth, it really has an effect on all.
Doesn't matter their size, their disability, nothing. They talk to the children, they don't talk at the children, which is amazing.
We feel so lucky that we were able to get in to see these professionals that are able to help our son in a way that is conducive to what he needs, and to be able to have more exam rooms and more space to help more children. It's just an amazing thought that could even happen. We were so lucky to find Believe Dental in the first place, so the thought that more families can be helped is amazing.
This new office is going to help us reach people in a permanent way that right now are in need.
Good job.
They go over and beyond in every way possible to make the child as comfortable as they can. They are amazing. They're wonderful. Expansion is what they need. Not they need, the children need them.
So to have a total of 19 chairs, it's just super exciting because there's nothing like that in the country. 19 chairs specifically dedicated to patients with IDD dental services. It's incredible.
It says Ohana means family, means nobody gets left behind. And I chose to wear the shirt because Tracy and the nurses and the doctors are like family to us there, because we're thankful to have them at the dental office.